It's Halloween, and that means bustin' makes me feel mildly annoyed. Today, I'm reviewing Ghostbusters for the NES, a game that took one of the most beloved comedies of the 1980s and said, you know what this needs? Spreadsheets. Now, you might expect to see proton packs, ghosts, massive explosions. What you actually get is accounting, traffic, and the world's most dangerous stairwell. So grab your PK meter, check your gas tank, and let's get haunted by really bad game design. The game opens with a map, and right away, you're greeted by a bunch of cryptic abbreviations. GS for gas station, shop for ghost hunting supplies, the Ghostbusters HQ, and the Zuul building. You know, the Temple of Zuul, that was apparently a hotel in the movie. But sure, let's pretend the Holiday Inn has a portal to hell in the penthouse. Sounds about right for the 80s. When buildings blink, that means ghosts are causing trouble. Time to go busting. Except before you can actually bust ghosts, you have to drive there, because this game wants to remind you that even ghost hunters deal with traffic. You'll spend about a quarter of this game driving to and from buildings. You steer the Ecto-1, collect gas barrels to refuel, and for some reason, every time you hit another car, you lose $400. Why? No idea. Maybe Egon's insurance premiums were through the roof. And the gas barrels on the road? Yeah, just run over them. That's not dangerous at all. I'm sure the EPA was just fine with that. You can upgrade your car to suck up ghosts on the road, but honestly, it's like installing a vacuum on your hearse. It doesn't really help much. When you finally reach a haunted building, you get to the main event, catching ghosts. You control two Ghostbusters, the left one with the A button and the right one with the B button, which makes me think, was this supposed to be a two-player game? But nope, it's all you. Your goal is to use their proton streams to trap ghosts without crossing them, because if you do, you die. Instantly. You literally disintegrate into a sad pile of pixels. Imagine explaining that to your coworker. Hey, we lost Bill. He zigged when he should have zagged. After catching ghosts, you drive back to the headquarters to dump them off and make money. And that's the loop. Drive, bust, deposit, repeat. The whole time there's a mysterious PK energy meter at the bottom left of the screen. I think it's counting how much spectral chaos is happening in the city. Maybe how many ghosts power the Zuul building. Whatever it means, if it hits 4 9s, the game ends, so no pressure. So yeah, you make money, you watch your PK meter, and then you wait for the scrolling message at the bottom to finally say, enter Zuul building. That's when the real horror begins. The shop is where you stock up on gear, proton packs, ghost traps, ghost food, protection suits, and upgrades for your car. If you have enough money, get the Hyper Proton Pack. It has a longer reach and saves your sanity. Pro tip, buy as many traps as you can so you don't have to constantly drive back to headquarters. It's the NES version of work smarter, not harder. And whatever you do, save up for that ghost protection suit because the final level just does not play fair at all. When the message finally says enter Zuul building, you know the city's doomed, and so are you. The Zuul building is basically a punishment for everyone who has made it this far. You're climbing 22 floors of pure misery. Ghosts hit you from every angle. Your energy drains constantly, and if you die, it's back to the start of the game. No continues, no forgiveness. Look at this! You slip, you fall, you lose everything. Forget ghost. That's an OSHA violation. Survive the stairs, and you reach Gozer. This fight is wild. You've got hellhounds shooting projectiles, ghosts flying across the screen, and Gozer launching psychic waves. It's chaos, but the real horror? The camera scrolls down to show the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man climbing the building. And when that happens, you lose track of Gozer, who starts regenerating health. I am convinced that Gozer isn't the real villain here. It's the camera operator. I don't know who coded this, but they must have hated fun. Beat Gozer, and you're rewarded with spelling errors. Yep, that's your grand prize. You saved the city, but lost your faith in grammar. Alright, so we gotta break it down. The good. It's ambitious, I'll give it that. The idea of running a ghost-busting business, managing cash, upgrading gear, exploring the city, it was ahead of its time. It's like the world's first Ghostbusters simulator. But the bad is everything else. The driving's clunky, the ghost catching is awkward, and the stairwell's straight from a psychological experiment. But what about the Pixelated? It's the charm. It's weird, broken charm. It's not fun, but you can't stop playing, like Paranormal Stockholm Syndrome. That's it for today's haunted homework. Hit that like button harder than Ecto-1 hits traffic. Drop your favorite bad movie game in the comments and subscribe for more The Good, the Bad, and Pixelated Chaos. Until next time, keep your traps clean, your proton streams crossed, only metaphorically, and your spelling checked.